All right, just an overview of how I fixed the BOOX Palma 2 Pro pin storage problem. Pin storage is really important to me because the stylus I use for my to-do list, I use it for navigation, I use it all the time. So to me, the stylus on the BOOX Palma 2 Pro is not an afterthought, it's something I require. What I did was I used one of those little elastic flappy things for a while that you could insert on the side of the phone or the device, and it was just janky. It was pressing buttons all the time. If you put it too low, the pin flops all over the place. So I modified my case with magnets so that the stylus could attach to it, and you can see it's fairly secure. You know, it usually stays in place in my pocket and stays in place in most circumstances without a problem at all. So I'll show you how I did this. So this is the pin oval pin. This one has magnets built in. I had to modify, this is a meta pin, which is like third the price, but what I did was I stuck a couple magnets to this one in order to make it compatible. It works fine. It's not as secure. It's a little janky, but in the future, I'll just buy styluses with magnets included if I buy more now that I have this solution, because I love it. It's so much more elegant. I'm a little shocked that the BOOX Palma 2 Pro official case did not include magnets in order to be able to attach a stylus or some mechanism to attach a stylus, especially since they sell one themselves. So here's the BOOX Palma 2 Pro. I'm happy to give opinions on this if people want it, but for now we'll focus on how I got my pin attached. Here's the case itself. So you can see inside here, what I did was I cut holes. I used a drill initially, and then I used a punch that my wife had for craft projects to kind of widen the holes out a little bit. These magnets are 5mm by 1mm magnets, and I just have a bunch of them from 3D printing, so I went and found ones that fit. I was ready to enlarge these holes further. I may in the future, but for now it holds plenty securely. But my idea was start small, and then I can add larger magnets later if I need to. So I drilled the holes and punched them out. Then I put in the magnets, and I applied a little bit of Gorilla Glue to the magnets themselves around the edges to secure them. So technically this electrical tape I have on here isn't really needed, but I'm leaving it right now just in case. But you can kind of see I'm not pushing out the magnets at all. They're pretty secure as is, but I also don't want to take the risk that I lose a magnet while I'm out and about. So I modified the case, I drilled the holes, I put the magnets in. The way I positioned the magnets was I took and at first attached the magnets to the pin, and then I aligned the pin itself, and I marked on the case where the magnets were relative to the pin, so that I could assure that I had the good proper alignment and the height. The pin was in the position I wanted it to be on the device itself, so that it didn't extend too far over the top or bottom. It does attach both directions just fine. It works great. And so here it is. Bam. In my pocket. It stays secure most of the time. It's pretty secure. It's like I can pull it off easy, but this makes it real simple to be like, okay, I want to get into my device. Here we are. Bam. News. To-do list. And, you know, the BOOX Palma Pro 2 for me replaced a prior BOOX device, a mini Tab C, which was a much bigger device. I love this thing. It's not quite as optimal to write on as the mini Tab C, but this is pocketable, which is a huge difference. Okay, that's it. Let me know if you have questions or you want more opinions on the BOOX Palma 2 Pro as a device to use in the way I use it, which is media consumption, largely reading, Reddit, those types of things, RSS news feeds, news, and then also tracking my to-do list, which is why I use a pen. Yeah, Works great. There is a little, you may notice there's a little bit of residue here. I got a little bit of Gorilla Glue on the case and didn't clean it off fast enough. So that's kind of a bummer. I haven't tried to clean it off yet with anything that'll remove it, but you know, whatever. Can sacrifice the case if needed and get another. So there it is. That's my solution. I love it. It is so much better than those elastic pin things or any of the other solutions that I have experimented with. Let me know if you have any questions.